Please go follow the creator that I stitched. That is also the co-host for my podcast that I have. I just wanted to add on as well. One of the things that we need to understand about Hoteps and Black Israelites and everything of that nature is that they have way too much in common with white supremacists. They are both anti-abortion, they are both anti-women, they're anti-feminism, they're anti-gay, they're anti-trans, they're anti-basically everything having to do with human rights. And if you notice, they are obsessed with the nuclear family and the man being the head of the household. And the man being the head of the household. And if you notice, they are obsessed with the nuclear family and the man being the head of the household.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
It's because this group of people is very dangerous. It's because this group of people is very dangerous. And honestly, I think that if you are having any talking points that white supremacists and conservatives have, then I think maybe it's time to readjust something. It's because this group of people is very dangerous. It's because this group of people is very dangerous. It's because this group of people is very dangerous.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ra Kakwadash, saying all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and feed the flock daily. Peace, love, and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking your lives and freedom to do so. Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. This is your fellow servant, Malachi, back with another lesson in hopes to bring forth edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. As you can see, by the video, we have another wicked, rebellious Eve, man. So-called black woman as usual, who has friction with the prophets, who has friction with the men out there in the highways and byways pushing this truth, man. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and the main reason why, the modern so-called black woman, has an issue with the Israelites is because, we're telling them, they can't do what they want to do, man. Contrary to popular belief and society's belief, you don't have the freedom to just, gad abroad, man, to walk around and, thinking you the shit. All right. Eve think that she was just put here without instruction, man. The so-called black woman hates order. She hates structure, man. Why do you think that she's quick to, team up with the so-called white man to destroy your family, man? All right. It started with the welfare system, child support. The so-called white man, he doesn't even need evidence, that a man isn't taking care of his child. If Eve wants to put your ass on child support, all right, it ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. Your ass is going on child support. All right, and that's a tactic from Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, that's all a tactic, to destroy the family structure, man. All right, because they already mapped it out, and they realized, if they attack the family at the head, which is the man, the rest of the family is going to be easy to, take over. All right, and let's grab that real quick, man. All right, because she's yapping her damn gums, talking about they're pro this, they're pro that, they're anti, this, anti that, anti-abortion, anti-feminism, anti-gay and trans, all of these things. which goes to show you that she thinks these things are right, man. She thinks that these things are okay, when in actuality they're contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and one of the main ones that pissed me off was, she said that we're pro nuclear family, whatever the hell that means, but she's saying that, they're pro family. Basically we believe in a whole family structure being together, man, as one. And why in the hell, why wouldn't we be? Why wouldn't any of us be, man? Seeing how many fatherless households that we've came from, why wouldn't we be pro-family as a people, man? But that goes to show you that Eve doesn't care about family. She doesn't care about, the happiness of others. She only gives a damn about her own happiness, man. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. All right. So that goes to show you that there is order. All right. According to the scriptures, man. All right. But we can leave it up to Eve to, not live her life according to the scriptures, to live her life according to her own pleasure, man. That's why she's so upset with the Israelites. It's because we do teach against abortion, feminism. All right, because what does feminism teach? That a woman has equal rights to a man. The woman is above the man. Women are the catch. We are anti-feminism because the Bible is against feminism, man. That's why the scriptures specifically informed you, that the woman was made for man. All right, the man and the woman and so forth. But, woman came, out of the rib of man, man. So that goes to show you who you women were initially made for. Who initially was made for who? You see? And then, of course, we're anti, alphabet. That's against the scriptures, man. The Lord said if a man shall lie with another man, both of them have committed an abomination. And both, shall be put to death, man. Let's get it, man. Because as I always, say, we don't just say things without proving it, man. All right, we don't give you unbelievers and you Christians, any loopholes to try to slip through, man. You see, this is Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as womankind. It is an abomination. All right, and if we go over to 20:13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. All right, so you're not gonna, make it into the kingdom. All right, being in that alphabet community. All right, and this Eve, man, she's over the edge, man. Why? Because she's pissed off that she's been doing what she wants to do this whole while, without feeling guilty, without feeling condemned for it. All right, but what's going on now? All right, the word is coming out and she's cut, she's hurt. She know that she hasn't been living right according to the scriptures, man. All right, so what's her defense mechanism? Try to X us out, try to make us seem like the enemies, try to make us seem like the bad guys, talking about we're anti-human rights. You're fucking right, man. We're anti-human rights. Why? Because the so-called white man says that two men could be together. All right, the so-called white man is going to soon push the law that, a 30-year-old man can identify as a 6-year-old little girl, man. Those are human rights. Human rights say that you have to respect somebody's pronouns. If one person, all right, wants to be called they, them, you have to respect that. freedom of speech is, getting ready to be taken away, getting ready to be suppressed. Outlets like TikTok, where there's a lot of truth and information that you can go look up, that's getting ready to be taken down. These are human rights that are, prevalent in these last days, man. All right, same-sex marriage. All right, that Obama's long-head ass came and passed, man. These are the human rights that she's speaking of. And you're damn right we're damn against them, man. All right, why? Because they're against the scriptures. They're against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. They're against righteousness. All right, and we were instructed to stand up against wickedness, man. No respect of persons, no respect of authority, if they're breaking the statutes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, and what really pissed me off is when she goes to say that the Israelites are very dangerous, comparing us to white supremacists. All right, well, first, we don't have the authority to, hinder you back in a society the same way that white supremacists does. Certain jobs, if you check the wrong box that says you're a African American, on your application can get denied. We don't have the power to do that. We don't have the power to fund, a group that was as powerful as the KKK, man. Those were white supremacists, hanging and lynching, hindering you back from prospering as a people, man. That's what white supremacy does here in America. And she has the nerve to open up her damn mouth and compare, the men of the Lord to white supremacists, man. Who have we damn hung or lynched? Who have we hindered from prospering in the society, man? That just goes to show you that, Eve is emotional, and she's upset that, that mirror is being held up to her, man, and she's seeing her flaws. While America has been embracing her flaws this whole while, man. All right, all of these modern women, think they're free. And like I said, man, we're going to get into it how, it's all an illusion, man. All right, it's all a game that the so-called white man is playing on you. All right. But first of all, man, we're going to get into it, about her justifying wickedness, and condemning the just, man. All right. This is Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good. All right. She's calling evil good by standing up against the Israelites and saying, hey, you guys are anti-alphabet community. You guys are anti-abortion. You're anti-feminism. All right. You're anti-human rights. If she's calling us anti all of these things, that must mean that she's pro-abortion. She's pro-gay, pro-trans, pro-feminism, which is wicked, man. Why? Because it's contrary to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, Eve is wicked as shit, man. That's why, you brothers that are single, stay single, man. Just wait until the kingdom. All right, let Eve be, man. All right, because she's a nutcase. This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. All right. She's wise in her own eyes, man. All right. Thinking that, being pro-abortion, is a good decision, man. These women shouldn't be laying down with these men that they have no, man. They know a nigga for 2 weeks, and they already laying down, opening up their legs, man. There would not be a need for an abortion if they did what the Bible told them to do, which was prove a friend. You know, this generation doesn't have enough time for that courtship to where you're supposed to court a person for, months at a time, before you even, get like that with somebody, before you get intimate with somebody, man, before you go ahead and seal the deal. All right. It's just a bunch of, Eves and niggas running around hot in the pants, man. Jake running around like a little dog with the little pink meat hanging out, and these damn harlots. All right. These 304s. All right. They walk around hot in the tail. They in damn heat, We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. But then again, man, the Lord, has to have his 2/3. 2/3, the majority of you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are gonna perish, man. Why? Because first of all, you hate instruction. And you show it, man, especially you women. You hate the prophets, all right, the men of the Lord that's out there risking their lives and freedom, all right, to prophesy and inform you in these last days. You hate them, man. All right, and by hating the words and the prophets, ultimately you're hating Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, let's go to Romans. This is Romans 11:7. What then, Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. All right, we have attained the understanding, all right, and the knowledge of the scriptures. Lord willing, which is going to lead to our salvation. All right, but everyone else outside of the elect, is being blinded, man, especially in these last days. All right, and I use that freedom as an example. All right, why? Because the so-called white man, named this place the land of the free. All right, not free of because the so-called slaves were let free, but free as in you can do what the hell you want to do. Do what thou wilt. All right, that's what land of the free means, man. All right, you're free to freak off. You're free to, be alphabet community, man. You're free to, be an adulterer, to be an adulteress, to fornicate, get drunk, do what you want to do. That's what you're free to do. Not knowing that, the more you do these things, you're putting yourself in a worse and worse position with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, why? Because adultery is damn against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The alphabet community is against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Those things are classified as wicked and abominations, man. All right, so the so-called white man know that he's putting you in error, which is going to keep you estranged, separated from our power, man. Okay? As long as we continue to be in sin, all right, these heathens are going to continue to rule over us, man. You Jakes and Eves got to wake up and realize that. But then again, if it's not for you to wake up, man, you're just living out your lot. All right? You're just living out your lot. And you're a walking testimony to everyone else, who's called to be chosen. We use you niggas and niggettes as examples of what not to be like, by falling out of this truth, man. By not being diligent in this truth. You are examples of how we could end up being, all right, if we don't take this truth serious, man. Verse 8, according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. All right, so the Lord, actually has spirits that he sent forth, to blind the majority of you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, he has spirits that goes out to cover your ears. meaning your understanding. All right, to shut off your understanding from receiving this word. Why? Because you're wicked, man. You know, this Eve, instead of, taking accountability, which is the main thing that that the modern women does not do. They don't take accountability for their actions, man. They make excuses. All right. And her excuse was that the Israelites are wicked, that they're dangerous people. All right. Like I said, with us not having lynched anybody, hanging anybody, burning anybody on damn crosses, somehow we're still likened unto white supremacists, But like I said, she's doing the same thing that her daddy Esau does, man. He plays upon, the so-called white man. He likes to play upon emotions. That's why he associate the word black Hebrew Israelites, this hate group, to try to play on the emotions of the gullible people who's going to fall for it, man. All right. All of these people making videos, these Christian apologists and these unbelievers, they'll get on TikTok all day, but I guarantee they won't step foot in front of any of these brothers that's out here in the highways and byways, man. Yeah, you can sit up in your house in the comfort of your own home and make videos all day. But why don't you put your unbelief to the test, man, and see if it can withstand, this two-edged sword, man. All right. Yeah, like I said, man, they have been blinded though, man. So it's just prophecy. We're seeing prophecy in all shapes and forms in these last days. And a big part of it is, the behavior of these damn niggas in these last days, man. These damn nigga women. I try to refrain from saying that word, man, but, some of these Eves just piss you off so bad, man. I see why a lot of these fools got to get deleted, man. You see? Let's go here. This is Isaiah 6:9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. All right. So that's further proof that, the Lord, he sends those spirits out there, to block certain people from getting this understanding. Why? Because their freedom is more important. The Lord holds everyone. He holds their words against them and their actions too, man. And if your actions are, not wanting to give heed to anything that's righteous, anything that's, for the benefit of your spirit, anything that's for the benefit of your salvation, ultimately, he's going to give you over to a reprobate mind, man. All right. Because you're not focused on him. You're not focused on allowing him to guide your footsteps, allowing him to be the priority in your life, man. You worried about, what celebrities are doing. You worry about horoscopes and fucking zodiac signs, man. So the Lord is going to block you from getting this understanding. You see, that's why we stress the fact that it's imperative to, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as quick as you can, man. As soon as you hear this word, you're supposed to come back running. All right. When I first heard this truth, it was undeniably, what I've been missing all my life, man. As soon as I heard this truth, I knew it was it, man. Nothing else has made sense, my whole life, man. But as soon as I heard this truth, I jumped on deck, and haven't looked back since then, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, because seeing, people in the world and the way that they are, man, it's scary, man. It's scary to, talk shit about the very man that's bringing forth, the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these last days, man. It's scary to be in the spirit of condemning these men for being so righteous. Can you imagine that? Somebody so righteous, You trying to find dirt on them. It's got to be something about these niggas. They in the coat. They do this. They do that. All right. They're tale-bearing. They're bearing false witness. Doing anything they can to convince other people to feel the same way that they do, man. Just so they feel better about the sin that they're in. These people know they're guilty, man. They guilty in the spirit. All right. They know that they've been going off. They just don't like to hear it. All right. That's why Jake likes going to church, man. They get those feel-good sermons. The pastor telling you that everything is going to be all right. Everything is okay. No, everything is not going to be all right, man, as long as you continue to live the life that you've been living. All right. You're going to eat a missile, in that day, man, if you don't change your ways. But as we just read in the scripture, the Lord is going to blind, some people, the majority of the people, man, of you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Lord is going to blind you until the sky cracks open, man. And that's scary. That's a scary lot. Let's get it again. This is verse 10. Make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. So the Lord doesn't even want the majority of you so-called Negroes, all right, to be healed. He don't even want you to get this word, man. He wants you to continue to ignore it. He wants you to continue to be wicked just so he can destroy your ass, man. All right, because he already knew that you weren't going to turn back to him anyway. All right. So it's already predestined for you to be destroyed, man, in that thermonuclear fire. All right. Which is going to be that lake of fire, man. All right. Verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. All right. So the Lord say, I want these people to be, ignorant of the word until I destroy America, man. Woo! That's scary, man. That is scary. All right. So the Lord, is rejecting the word, rejecting you from receiving the word because you have been wicked. You have lived a wicked life. Talking about you pro-abortion, man. Planned Parenthood was put in your neighborhoods, as another device of white supremacy. Are you an idiot? Are you that slow? There's no telling how many times she took a visit to damn Planned Parenthood, gotten all kind of abortions. That was a device. I forgot the woman's name. All right. But that was one of their devices to push depopulation, man. They wanted you so-called black women to go in there and get abortions. All right, because they know how sexually immoral you are. They know how much you open your legs up to different men. Putting the Planned Parenthood in our neighborhoods was an insult, man. It was an insult. And it was a project, the same way that Section 8 housing is. All right. You will never go to a Chinese neighborhood and see a Planned Parenthood. You won't never go to a so-called white man's neighborhood and see a Planned Parenthood. Why is it only in our community? To depopulate our asses, man. And Eve is advocating for that nonsense. Oh, y'all don't believe in abortion. That's not a flex, man, to that's not a flex to be pro-abortion. It's not a flex to be pro-homosexual, man. All right, because all of these things are going to lead you and those people that are involved in those abominations to the lake of fire, man. You see? Let's go here. This is Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. That's what we often tell you brothers, man. You know, so what that she looked nice in the face and, you know, she got a nice shape. You know, I can guarantee you that she's not right in the head, man. Why? Because she have lived, you know, deliciously, you know, through America, man. She's been spoiled. She's been put on that pedestal. All right. So there's nothing that you can say, you know, that you know, make her tighten up and get in line, man. You know, Eve is too far gone. That's why the only way to, you know, correct the behavior is with thermonuclear fire, man. You know, the Lord said it himself. You know, the average Eve, you know, gives a damn about the Lord. She gives a damn about the scriptures. You know, you ask her, you know, anything about the Bible, you know, she, you know, it's a possibility for her to tell you, you know, hey, the Bible ain't paying my bills. The Bible ain't, you know, supplying my needs. Why? Because the needs of the so-called black woman in these last days is monetary gain. You know, materialistic things, damn Birkin bags and red bottom shoes, man. You know, these are the needs and wants, you know, of Eve in these last days, man. All right, so you brothers, man, you steer away from these women, man. These unbelieving women. All right, they're demons, man. They're demons. And that thing down there in their pants is a damn portal, man. You know, that plenty of damn men before you have gone through, man. You know, it's a portal of damn wickedness, man. All kind of spirits up in her. All right. So like verse 21 said, man, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, because, you know, you got a lot of simple jakes that are, you know, have their damn jaw drop on the damn floor because a woman has a shape or she's nice looking in the face, man. You know, but you know what a woman is holding in her mind, you know, it can determine a whole lot, man. And if it ain't a whole lot going on up there, you know, that's a major turnoff, man. You know, that's a major turnoff. That'll make you, you know, ugly as shit, man. All right. But we know Eve has not been, you know, parted understanding. The Lord has not given Eve understanding in these last days. Why? Because he's allowing, you know, her to be indulged in her lifestyle so much to the point where, you know, basically the things that she's prioritizing over the Lord is going to be her demise. It's going to be her destruction. You know, don't nobody love to be entertained more than the so-called black woman. Watching these reality TV shows, you know, always keeping up with the Kardashians, keeping up with what the celebrities are doing, and not giving a damn about the Lord, man. The Lord is strategic. He's going to allow you to be in that mindset. You read it, man. We read it. Until damn he destroys this place. Whatever you have prioritized before him, he's gonna give you over to that thing. He's gonna allow that thing to become your life. All right, you're gonna wake up and think about that thing. You're gonna think about that thing before you go to sleep. All the way until he destroys your ass, man. All right. And you know, like I was going into earlier, man, you know, the so-called white man, you know, making it seem like you have freedom, like you have rights. All right. That's all an illusion, man. All right. It's all in the plan. All right. Because like I was going into, you know, these other nations, especially the so-called white man, you know, he knows that all he has to do, you know, if he wants to continue to rule over us, is to make us sin. All right. As it says in the scriptures. This is Judah 5:17. And while they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hateth iniquity was with them. Talking about the Israelites, all right, in Yahweh. All right, we won countless battles, you know, when the Lord was on our side, man. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. But now are they returned to their power, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. All right, verse 20 is the point. All right. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up and we shall overcome them. All right. So the so-called white man knows that, if we're in sin, all right, the Lord is not going to be dealing with us. All right. So what does he do? He makes sin enticing. He puts it everywhere. He puts it in the entertainment, the music, all right, in society, everywhere you go, especially in your neighborhoods, man. All right. He puts it everywhere, man. And he makes it enticing. All right. Putting two damn homosexuals on a commercial. Put a damn commercial about smoking weed on there. Advertising damn dispensaries. Putting cigarette commercials up there, condom commercials. He's putting it in your face, man. All right, so you can eat it up. All right, and when you do eat it up, you're continuing to be in sin, and you're continuing to allow him, all right, to be in rulership even longer, man. All right, but all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That the hopeful elect, has broken out of that slumber, man. All right, and are working hard to, reverse the curses, man. All right, by returning back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, by eschewing evil, by calling out this wicked ass society, by prophesying against this wicked ass society. You see, because we want the Lord to defend us, man. That's why we push the word. That's why we, are telling our people that they're going off when they're doing certain things, when they're saying certain things, when they're eating certain things, when they're teaching certain things. You see? It's because we want the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to defend us, man. In that time of trouble, in that time of desolation. All right? All right, because the scriptures say, man, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. So imagine those that are not obeying the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Imagine those that have been mocking, scoffing, and talking shit about the prophets, man. All right, because a lot of things, a lot of people fail to realize, they think they're talking shit about us. They're talking shit about the Lord, man. They're talking shit about the scriptures. It don't hurt our feelings that you're saying, oh, they're preaching hate. They're doing this. They're a cult. They're anti this. They're anti that. The Lord is anti-gay. You see, the Lord is anti-abortion. The Lord is anti-human rights, man. Any rights that say two men can be together, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai don't have nothing to do with it, man. All right, let's go here. This is Psalms 94:16. Excuse me. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? All right. So like I said, we want the Lord to defend us. So we defend him. We defend the word, man. And the way we do that is by not allowing these niggas and niggettes to think they have the freedom to just be wicked, man. You're not an Edomite. You're not a damn Hamite. You're not these other nations, man. The Lord gave us instructions on how to conduct ourselves here in these last days, man. Shit, all throughout our existence, he have given us instruction on how to conduct ourselves, man. All right, but we're now waking up to how we're supposed to conduct ourselves, man. All right, because we've been asleep generation after generation. We're just now waking up and arising from the slumber that we have been in, man, for these damn generations. Like the saying goes, if you know better, you'll do better. All right, but these people are finding out, what they've supposed to been knowing this whole time, and they're still continuing to be wicked, man. Why? Because, sin is pleasurable. Sin feels good to the flesh, man. You know, imagine someone who hasn't been feeding their spirit. It's going to get harder and harder for them in these last days. Why? Because you're seeing more and more wickedness, sprout out, man. If you look at the damn entertainment business, all right, you got women, just springing out of nowhere. All right, and all these women are only getting famous for shaking their ass, man. They're not even talented anymore. It used to be a time where, a female artist, actually had something to say. You had female artists that actually stood for something. Now all of them are just about $1, man. They rainbow color hair, 7-inch damn nails, and shaking their ass, man. That's all they're good for. There's no other quality in these women in these last days except, being promiscuous. You can't look at any of these women and say, I wonder if she'll make a good housewife. The majority of these women don't even want to be wives. That's because of the freedom and the illusion, man. The illusion of the freedom that they think they got. You see? Let's go to Isaiah. All right. So we're going to keep bringing this word out. We don't care if you like it. We don't care if you call us anti this, anti that. You're damn right, man. And it feels good to be set apart from the society. It feels good to go against the grain, man. You niggas going with the flow, are going to get melted, man. Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And that's one thing that the true men of the Lord are not going to do, man. We're not going to keep silent when we see wickedness. Especially when you post some nonsense like that online. We're going to grab that video and make a lesson out of your ass, man. All right, and hope that it's edifying to the flock. And hope that it's a damn testimony of what not to damn end up like. Verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right, so we're going to continue to prophesy against this wicked ass kingdom. And we're going to continue to rebuke, wickedness, man. It doesn't matter who it is. Anybody can get it, when it comes to being rebuked. When it comes to being rebuked, your favorite artist, your favorite entertainer, your daddy, your mama, my mama, my daddy, anybody can get it, man. Nobody's exempt, from being rebuked. All right. But, we understand that the Lord has a portion that he has set aside and that he's going to reserve, and deem them worthy to escape the destruction that's coming to America, man. But the majority, all right, the other ones, all right, it's destined for them to continue to be wicked in these last days. Therefore, it's no reason to stress, when people like these women, you even have Jakes, man, popping up talking about, the Israelites don't have the truth. The Israelites are a cult. Feminine ass niggas, mostly these Christian apologetics. You have people like these that are going to pop up more and more in these last days, man. All right, because the Lord say people are going to hate those that are good, man. And who are those that are good? Those that are pushing that we have to keep the commandments and the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Not these damn Christians who say that all you have to do is believe with your mouth and confess and you will be saved. Where are your works, man? Faith without works is dead. But like I said, man, there's no reason to stress about niggas like this in the last days, man, because, they're going to continue to pop out. And, you don't want to, run your blood pressure up by, addressing these people back to back, man. But if we see something that we think could be, edification for the flock, we'll grab the video and do a video on it. And Lord willing, it's edifying, But for the rest of them, we're not going to worry about them because of what the scripture right here says. All right, this is Revelation 22:10. And he said unto me, seal not the saying of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. All right, so we're going to be rewarded, Salakia, according to our works. All right, so if you've been diligent, putting in the work and keeping in the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, there's a good chance that you have a good reward waiting for you. All right, but if you've been scoffing, mocking, and talking shit, you ain't got nothing coming but death. All right, that great lake of fire. All right, you may even be fortunate enough to have a missile with your name on it. All right, but with that being said, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. See you brothers and sisters on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.